Today is June 12th, 2018. We're here at Pratt & Whitney Media Day with Sudeep Gautam, Chief Digital Officer for Pratt & Whitney. Thanks for being with us today.
Ernie, great to be here.
How is digital disrupting the aviation industry and Pratt & Whitney in particular?
Well, it's interesting you say that, right? I mean, if you look at digital, the word disruption always comes along with this. But if you look at the way I think about it, I've said, look, our engines have always ushered in disruption in the world of aviation. And this disruption essentially has created significant differentiation for us, a product differentiation for us in the marketplace. So if you look at digital, really, our focus is clear and it's twofold. How do you extend that differentiation? So for us, we extend the differentiation in two ways. First, we basically say that, look, we need to have a model with the engine at the core, augmented by digital platforms, products, and services. And secondly, what we are saying is that we're in a complex business. We make a very complex product. So for us, digital is about envisioning to keep things simple. Right? Simplify yet revolutionize the way we engage with our customers, we empower our employees, and how we increase business effectiveness.
Can you talk a little bit more about your digital portfolio? You just mentioned a couple of things, the interface with the customer, as well as what sounds like Industry 4.0 kinds of things to support your internal operations as well.
Well, again, if you look at our digital portfolio and our digital agenda, it focuses on three essential priorities: our customers, our employees, and our business. So if I have to give you a few examples from some of these, engine performance and reliability continues to be on top of our minds. And we made tremendous progress on engine health monitoring to that extent. So with the advent of the industrial Internet of Things and advanced analytics, we're able to track and analyze full flight data. We do that successfully for our small engines, as you had John Sabas talking about, and we now do this successfully on the commercial engine side with the GTF. So collection of data happens on that platform. We're able to actually collect over 5,000 parameters every 20 milliseconds throughout the flight. And we process and analyze this data, these large streams of data, and actually look for patterns that not only detect anomalies, but also predict possible failure modes in advance, well in advance, in fact. Thereby, and ultimately reducing the number of unplanned engine removals, optimize engine maintenance planning, and improve our advanced forecasting of shop visits and demand for spares. So that's kind of one example. If you look at giving you a couple of other examples, I mean, with the use of digital techniques such as virtual reality, gamification, advanced model simulation, our training and knowledge management systems today, they've actually generated tremendous amount of excitement within our employee base. And they're evoking huge amount of response and stickiness that we need in these classroom sessions. So with virtual reality, our employees are able to get a full view of our engines inside out without really disassembling it. And this is causing a dramatic increase in the absorption rate of knowledge before our employees can go and start working on these engines. It's a huge plus, and it makes digital more pervasive even through our employee base. I'll give you another example within the portfolio where we're making significant strides is in the area of supply chain, where we're able to actually predict risk to 100% BOM fulfillment. So we're actually parsing through over 1 billion records of supplier performance data, and with that data, we use actually machine learning models to actually to score supplier risk levels. So these are kind of quick examples of the things we're doing with digital today within the environment.
It sounds like a major pool of investment. Where are you investing with digital, and what's next on your agenda?
Well, a couple of things. First is that all these activities mandate the deployment of a very resilient and scalable digital infrastructure. So we made considerable investments in putting in place a foundation that the foundation that is able to fully support our business. What does that mean? It means basically modernizing and putting in place a world-class ERP system, PLM systems, and manufacturing execution systems on the floor, on our shop floor. It means integrating or executing on an integrated data strategy. We're also investing on our hybrid cloud infrastructure and putting in place modern tools and platforms that can enable rapid composition of digital applications. We're also investing decisively in in creating depth of digital skills and capabilities. So to that end, what we've done is that we've identified 7 major disciplines which matter to the business, and these are kind of core to really supporting our business. And what we're doing is we're actually investing and maturing our digital expertise across our employee base around these 7 disciplines. So these are kind of some of the investments we're making within the enterprise.
We're in a building that houses the Digital Accelerator. Can you tell us a little bit more about particularly the acceleration part of that process and what gets done here?
Sure. The UT Digital Accelerator is fundamental and it's integral to the success of our digital roadmap. It both models a new way of working and also integrates capabilities or developed capabilities back into the business units. Moreover, it creates the ability to establish fast iterations using the concept of a minimally viable product. So from our perspective, the accelerator that you see here delivers 3 main benefits to the business units and to Pratt & Whitney. First, speed, which means accelerated development and deployment of applications that need digital skills maturity. Secondly is adoption. So the skills and capabilities that you see in the accelerator today, they're going to evolve. As we see emerging technologies come in, these technologies and these skill sets will evolve. So the question really is that how do you make sure that these skill sets are matured and then deployed in the right way of adoption into the business units. So the second, besides speed, it's adoption, and then finally it's scale, because the digital accelerator also provides proof points to validate new technology. So once these proof points are validated, you have to be able to scale them to enable the deployment of other new applications. So these are 3 ways the digital accelerator really benefits the rest of the business for us.
Thanks for being with us today.
Thank you, Ernie. Pleasure to be here.